Deep in the whispering woods, where snow clung to the pines like silver lace, there stood a small, crumbling hut. Inside lived Borvan, a massive brown bear with a sorrow deeper than winter's chill. Once, he had been a man, a prince, even cursed by a vengeful sorceress for his arrogance. Now, he lived in exile, his only companions the howling wind and the ghosts of his past. Every night, he stared at the moon, wondering if he would ever break the curse. The enchantment could only be undone by one thing: true love's touch. But who could ever love a beast like him? On the eve of her forced wedding to a cruel duke, Princess Elara fled the palace. Clad in a tattered cloak, she stumbled through the snowstorm, her tears freezing on her cheeks. She would rather die free than live as a prisoner in a gilded cage. When she collapsed at the doorstep of Borvan's hut, the bear hesitated. Humans had hunted him, feared him, but this one was different. She was barely breathing. Against his instincts, he carried her inside. When Elara awoke, she screamed at the sight of the beast looming over her. But as days passed, she noticed the sadness in his dark eyes, the way he carefully placed firewood near her, how he caught fish for her, though he himself ate berries. One evening, as she sewed his torn fur where a hunter's arrow had grazed him, she whispered, "You're not what they say you are." Borvan's heart thundered. No one had ever spoken to him like that. The Duke's men scoured the woods, torches blazing. When they found the hut, Elara stood in the doorway, defiance in her eyes. "I will not go back." But the Duke sneered. "You choose a beast over a king." He raised his crossbow straight at Borvan's heart. Elara did the unthinkable. She threw herself in front of the bear. The arrow never struck. A golden light erupted from her touch as she clung to Borvan. The Duke's men gasped as the bear's form twisted, reshaped until where a beast once stood, now knelt a man with sorrowful, familiar eyes. "You, Elara," trembled. "You were the lost prince." Borvan touched her face, his voice raw with emotion. "And you were the love I never deserved." The Duke fled, his lies unraveling. The kingdom rejoiced at the return of their true prince, but Borvan and Elara often stole away to the little hut in the woods where their love had begun. And there, by the fire, they whispered secrets only the trees would remember.